Trojan Felly, what's up, man? USCJ here. It's the top of the morning. It's the top of the morning. Listen, I hope everybody is getting ready to get up, get out, and make some things happen this morning. Listen, we got to talk about USC getting the best recruiting catch of the 2024 season. And it's coming from no other than Jonah Monheim. Listen, he is a big time catch. You guys already know he is USC's veteran guy. He's played the tackle position, he's played the guard position, and some suspect that he may play another position. But I want you guys to take a look real quick at Jonah Monheim, man. He's a special guy that's been here for years. We needed a guy like this, a veteran guy coming in for USC or returning to USC to contribute to this offensive line, who we think that now with the emergence of him coming back, some suspected and projected him to possibly leave, man. And right, he had a reason to absolutely leave. I mean, being that he's projected to be a guard, possible first round talent, first 3-round talent. Listen, man, it would be straight up go time with him. So, but now with him coming back, man, you got to think, how does this line project to be? I'm not sure, man. Some seem to think that it could be somebody like Elijah Page at right tackle, Pregnom at the right guard, Monheim at center. But listen, I'm not sure if Monheim is going to come back to USC and he's projected to be a guard. That's just my opinion. But then you got somebody like Eleni Noah that could play guard. And then you got, I don't know how it's going to work out. That's yet to be seen. But the main thing is we have them. You guys know that we do have guys like true freshman Jason Zandamila, who's like one of the top offensive linemen in the country. He could come and play the center position and maybe move somebody like Monheim, not to center, but move into a position like guard, which is going to be his projected position to play in the NFL, man. So you guys can hit me in the comments. You guys can tell me what you think. I think now this gives our other guys more opportunity to really develop. All the guys that we got coming in, like a Makai Sayana, of course, like I said, Jason Zandamila. I think he's a mature guy, big time body. So we got several guys that I think USC is going to have to contribute to this offensive line and opportunity to develop. And I think as a result, it's going to be straight up go time with USC. And if we have an offensive line that's going to be able to protect these guys, Quentin Joyner, of course, Jaquavius Marks, big time running back. Of course, the McKinney, Texas guy, it's going to be straight up go time. Now, a USC true freshman, they moved in. You see Jason Zandamila there, Marquise Gallegos. You see several guys there. These guys are on campus. We told you that it's going to be, you see Cameron Fountain. By the way, did anybody see Cameron Fountain over the weekend absolutely go berserk in that Army All-American game? He went crazy. You see him there. You see Jade Abasari. You see a couple of guys there. And look, it is straight up go time. You see B-Jack, Brian Jackson, Nate Clifton, all those guys there. Jarvis Boatwright, you see him there as well. So USC has 19 guys. There's Marcellus Williams. He was there as well at the Army All-American, and he absolutely balled out. So USC has all those freshmen and transfer portal guys now on campus. And even you see even DeCarlos Nicholson, who came from Mississippi State. He's there. That's him right there in the jumpsuit there. So look, man, it is go time, man. You're talking about being able to compete. We're getting ready to see these winter workouts. You know, football is an all year round thing. It never stops. Those who are just joining, it never stops. Now, let me move on to this. USC is there is a rumor right now that's out there right now, and it is the Rams defensive tackle coach, and his name is Eric Henderson. Eric Henderson is rumored right now to be coming to USC. Now, I know that's crazy. It's only a rumor. Don't take my quotes on that, but apparently there are some thinking that he's already been hired. Now, my question is, what happens to Roy Manning? What happens to Sean Newer? The question is, that's what I want to know what happens. So, but if this happens, this guy's resume is unbelievable, and we'll talk about that if this is legit. But he is a big time guy. Been with the Rams for like 5 or 6 years. Experience is crazy. I've watched video on him. I watched some of his thought process as what goes into being a top big time defensive line. So we'll deal with that at the time appointed. Now, you guys know I just brought a running back up to you. And this guy right here, Quinshawn Jenkins, And listen, man, he's Ole Miss running back. I told you guys, I said, what do you guys think? Should USC go after him or not? And a lot of people, of course, we knew the negative press that was behind him, whatever the situation was going on with the locker room situation with him and the coach. But however, it is apparently now being he's taking a official visit to Ohio State. Wow. Now, if you got Will Howard and they got him, that's pretty unbelievable. If those two things would have happened, that would really upgrade Ohio State to another level, to a championship type of team. Now, I want to give a big shout out here. Let me give a big shout out to this guy right here because I got a lot of respect for him, and that is Chris Thompson Jr. Look, he was USC's linebacker. He played very well in the Holiday Bowl, and now he just made a big time commitment to Tulsa. I want to personally congratulate Chris Thompson Jr. For his accomplishments and what he did, standing by, and putting all the work in. And now he's able to move and groove. I'm sure he's going to start. He looked very good at the Holiday Bowl. He came from Auburn, transferred to Auburn into USC, and then became a Trojan and stood up, practiced hard, practiced well, did all he can do. And I want to shout him out. He is now going to be playing for Tulsa next year. So look, man, that's all I got for you guys. But look, it is some great things getting ready to happen. It is some great projections getting ready to happen. You guys know over the weekend we did have some big time guys that we brought in. Of course, you guys know the Texas A&M Isaiah. We had him, the Texas A&M defensive line. He came in to visit. He's now looked like he's being projected out of USC. It's a big lane, USC and Auburn. And of course, the North Dakota State guy, you guys already know, I brought him to you. He's being projected to be at USC. He's a defensive line guy as well. And then the Oregon State defensive lineman. He's coming into USC. He took an official visit, unofficial visit, and we'll see what happens with that. He put it on his story. So you're talking about 3 defensive linemen. A lot of people said that Lincoln Riley wouldn't address the defensive line. Look, man, he has absolutely addressed it. It's straight up go time. We're starting to see a whole new defensive staff, a whole new defensive front. And this thing is going to be absolutely crazy. So you get those 3 guys. In the event that we get those 3 guys, we'll see how this works out. But USC can absolutely have a top-tier defensive line. And we're talking about moving more past the average and really getting up there in a big-time defense. Look, does DeAnton Lynn have more tools to work with now in his toolbox than he had at UCLA? That's the question when you look at some of the portal guys that we brought in, like a Nate Clifton and some of the other guys. So I think it's going to be straight up go time, man. You guys can hit me in the comments. You guys can tell me what you think. USC is absolutely moving and grooving, and we should have some good news coming this week. So listen, until later on, everybody stay blessed, man. I'm about to get out of here. Don't forget, everybody, make sure you get up, get out, and make some things happen. Until later on, fight on, fight on, fight on.